Hey, what's up? It's Joe back with a Git log video. So this video is just going to talk about the different commands that I use for Git log. I kind of use them probably every day whenever I'm like trying to search for stuff. It makes it really easy to get around and just look for stuff in the command line. Um, just to name some of them, I'm going to show you how to Git log by like limit it, like by number. You can skip records. You can do it by dates. You can Git log by author. You can get it by message. You can reverse it. You can format it. You can use some built-in formats. You can even use some custom formats. And I can also going to show you about Git help because a lot of the information is in there, and it's really where I learned how to do all of these commands. I just read the documentation and I just started using it. So I know sometimes you may not actually go and look at the documentation. So my whole purpose of this video is to show you the different things that Git log can do and also show you how you can figure out how to do it for yourself without having to Google. So if you're liking these videos, go ahead and subscribe, and do not forget to click that notification bell so you can get the notification for the latest videos that's coming your way. Alright, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So just a regular Git log. We have like this March 2nd, February 28th, February 27th, February 27th. Let's just say you want to get these three. 1, 2, 3. It's going to get all the way up from 63588 down to 0CDFA. There's a 63588 and there's a 0CDFA. I got the top three. So let's say I also want to Git log, so you can see what it was. I want to Git log, but I want to skip these first two. So I want my first one to be more updates. So I can say Git log skip. I think it's 2. Yeah, so I skipped the first 2, and then it was more updates, as you can see. So let's say I want to Git log by like a date, like an actual date. So right here I have March 2nd, February 28th, February 27th. This is at 2:46 a.m. So let's say I want to Git log for February 27th at 2:46 a.m. So I'm actually just going to say I want to Git log. First one is going to do everything from the 27th. So Git log since equals February 2020, because they put the year first, then a month, and then the date. That'll be the 27th. And now that gives me everything from the 27th, which if you look here, if I just do the regular log, well, I guess I started this on the 27th. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, it goes down to the 26th. Okay, so if I do the one for the 27th, that's it. It stops at the 27th. So let's say I want to Git log from 2 o'clock a.m. on the 27th. So I can do that as well. Let me just surround this by a quote since I'm going to have stuff separated here. And let's just say that was 02 o'clock. And you can even go down to the minutes and the seconds. So let's just go first with 46. So we have the 46. So it's 0246. What am I doing? Not here. This should be here. All right, so we have 46. Let's say we want to do 47. So this should knock out the 46. We'll knock out the one that was at 246. As you can see, it's gone. You can even do stuff like, let's say I want to Git log from the 27th and the 28th. So it's going to knock out the March 2nd and knock out the 26th, which was down here somewhere. So I'm going to say Git log before. So we're going to say before 2020. We said the 28th, right? 4-28th. and after 2020 February 27th. So we have the 27th and we have the 28th. And the reason why it's like still showing this because it's setting it to like, I think it goes like midnight when you pick a time. So this was done at not midnight, but like I think it counts that whole day. So if I say, let's just say before the 28th at let's just say 12 o'clock. This was actually I wanted to do it because I did this at 12:15. Well, yeah, 12:14 a.m. So I want to do it before that time. So let's just say, let's just put this at 02 or something. As you can see, that's been taken out and it's only showing these two, February 27th, February 27th. Okay, so let's say we wanted to git log and actually let's see what it looks like with a formatter. And let's say we want to format it as one line. So you have your commit hash and you have the commits. These are built in like the one line. There's also a short, as you can see here. You can also combine these. So if I wanted to do that and then say format equals short, as you can see, it took those two that I had before, then formatted that different way. There's also a medium. It shows a little bit more information. As you can see here. There's also a full. Shows a little bit more information. And there's a fuller, which shows even more information. So there's so many different commands you can do with this. And what else can we look at? Let's go to here. This is a file. Well, right now there's nothing here. I'm just gonna do a git init. So I have a git repository init. And let's just check. I have my username set to Jody Benjamin, the email set to that. So let's just say git config. Actually, no. While we're in here, let's put some file in here. So I added a file, some file. If I do my git status, see it's some file. If I do add to add it, and if I do commit, some file committed. Okay, so now if I do my git log, as you can see, I have that. And let's now do git config user.name. Let's say we want to call this person John. I don't know why I'm always using John Doe, but username is going to be John Doe. And let's say the email going to be johndoe@gmail.com. Now let's add a different file. So let's say a different file. I know these names are like not good, but you get the point. So if I list that, if I do my git status, that new file, I'm going to add it, then I'm going to commit it, and then just say a different file, add it. Now if I do my git log, oops, I see I have the one by John Doe and then the one by Joe. So what I can do is I can say git log author, and I can say John. As you can see, I can say Joe. As you can see, they also can use like regular expressions as well. If I can say like start with let's just do this, just wrap it around that. So let's say start with a J and an O, and then So it's John, J-O-H, J-O-E. So E do, oops, I didn't mean to do that. E do H. And so I have those two because I started with Joe, J-O, and it can be a H-R-E. So let's just say it can be a E do F. As you can see, with that regular expression, it no longer put the one with John because there's an H and that is outside of that regular expression. And if you don't know regular expressions, it's not needed for this, but this just gives you more control of what you can do. You can actually do a lot more than that, but you can always just look up regular expressions to see different things you can do. What else? You can do by message, right? So right now I have a message, a different file added, some file committed. You can say Git Log Grep and then equals file. So they both have file in there. But say I'm looking for something that said different. And there's a different file added. And you can also use regular expressions for that as well. So what else is there to talk about? I've done the formatting. I've done the author. You can also do something like this. So you can grep it and then say Inversegrep. Is it Inversegrep? What is it? Inversegrep. I don't know what it's called. But when you don't know what it's called, that's the best time to go to the help. So with the help, you can get into it like this, and you can also get into it like this. So you have git log -- help or git help log. And then, well, this is for Linux. I'm not 100% sure how it works on Windows. I will assume that it works the same way on a Mac. Probably works the same way on Windows, but I'm not 100% sure. But any kind of way you can get into your help. Once you get into there, then you can just look around. So I want to look at inverse. Is it not there? Oh, I think it's called invert, not inverse. That would do it. So it's called Inversegrep. And then it says limit the commits output to ones with the log message that do not match the pattern specified with the pattern. So if I go back to that, where was I at? Invert. So it's basically saying I want to get all of the commits that do not have different in the message. As you can see, some file committed. What else can you do here? I mean, you can really do a lot of different things if you just look at the help. Like, it's just so many different commands. Like when I first went into here, like I didn't even realize it was so many. I was just kind of like blown away. But there's so many different things you can do, and it just makes it like pretty cool. Like I think there's like a %H. Where is that at? So yeah, these are like the format for like the placeholders. So this is hash. Well, this %H is commit hash. So I can say git log format equals %H. I just got the hash, as you can see. So I want to get the hash and the author name. So I can say that, and I can put as author name. You can see there's no space. But if I wanted to put a space here, the hash and the author name. And again, all of these, you can mix and match these. So I can say like that, git grep different, Inversegrep, and then say format equals %an. Just the author name, which is always the same for this particular case. But let's say I find something that's different. Let's say I wanted to get the committer date. Let's say it's small CD. And then you have the different dates. And with this stuff, you can actually like go through like the help and just come up with different things that you want, and then kind of make shortcuts for it. Like for my system, I have a lot of different shortcuts set up. I'm not going to go through them because that's really not what this video is about. This is just more about the different commands you can use. But if you're using like a Linux system or Mac, I guess Windows too, I'm not that good with doing like a lot of different shortcuts with Windows. But you can like create like little commands and shortcut keys and have it like do all of this stuff for you. So you can have something maybe like GLD, like Git Log by Date or something. I don't know, whatever you want it to be. So you can just do so many different things. So the whole purpose of this video, like I said, is just trying to open your mind up about Git Log Advanced. And if you start looking at the help, you can really master this. And if you don't remember everything, which you probably won't, because as you can see, I forgot invert and call it inverse. It doesn't really matter because the help is there. And a lot of people go on Google all the time when they're just trying to do like one specific thing and spend like, minutes to hours searching and reading, trying to figure out how to do one particular case. If you go into help, it's a lot easier to search and it's all right there. So you don't have to go looking for something. You kind of just go in there and just like get in here and say, okay, if I want to look for, let's say reverse and different things about reverse, and you just start reading about it. If I see here, like output the commits chosen to be shown in reverse order. So I can say git log reverse. And now it's putting before it was going like the latest date, now it's putting the earliest date first. So if you still do it without the reverse, you can see the difference. Now it's starting at March 2nd. So it's going to be the end of this video. So pretty short video. Just want to open you up to Git Log and just see the different things you can do. Again, if you're liking these videos, go ahead and subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification button.